Hi, and welcome to Book Talk with Lainey, because I talk about books, and I'm Lainey. I got a lovely comment under my last video where I posted a vlog if I could judge book covers, because a lot of people have done this, but this person wanted to see my insight because I'm a graphic designer, if I have something to say, and I love that idea. I'm always open for video ideas, so thank you so much for this idea. I love this. I have no clue why I haven't thought of this myself. And yeah, in fact, I am a graphic designer. I'm in college to be a graphic designer. First of all, I'm no Milton Glaser. I am no Sol Bass, okay? I'm not the graphic designer. Just got a message I have to take my meds. Take your meds, kick. I'm not the graphic designer. I'm giving myself the approval that I get to do this. I am a bookworm. I read a lot. I know what we want to see on covers. And I'm a designer. So I know what to design. I know the work behind it, and I know what people want to see. So I'm the perfect person to judge. I've been in school for a graphic designer for about 3 years now. I think I know a thing or two. But this is all for shits and giggles. Okay, I'm just here to judge, to say my opinion, because I can. Okay, so I picked out popular books on Book Talk, or like books that have been popular, or books that people still talk about, or covers that I just want to say my opinion on. I have my laptop here, and we have the tier list. I'm going to explain to you what the tier list means. Also, I added in some funny things, little jokes, and I thought this would fit perfectly if I cooperate with those jokes, because why not, right? So like the best tier is you understood the assignment. Perfect. Means you got the requirements. It's perfect. You understood. You deserve a raise. The second one is you are allowed to judge every design you come by. Great. Because there's this thing with graphic designers, you cannot take us anywhere where we will not judge a design. We will analyze every design we see. And this person, in this criteria, is allowed to. I decided that. The third one is Canva template. Mid. There's no thought behind it, it's just basic. The fourth one is hashtag graphic design is my passion. It's a no. And the last one is Comic Sans font. Flop. Anyway, let's go. This is gonna be fun. Okay, the first one that we have is 1,000 Boy Kisses. What the fuck? Like, I don't understand the gradient. I don't understand the little splotches. I don't understand why the paper and the glass have two different type of illustration. Is it 2D? Is it 3D? It's giving Tumblr 2012. So it's definitely giving hashtag graphic design is my passion. It's a no. Archer's Voice. Again, with the weird background. Also, I don't understand why they cut off the font right at the edge of the cover. If you want to do this, do it correctly, because now it just seems like a mistake. Also, I don't understand why the little black text, why is there black? Like, there's no cooperation with that. So it's giving Canva template. No, let's put it in graphic design is my passion. It's a no. A Little Life. Now, I don't like people on covers. I think nobody actually does, unless it's like made exceptionally good, but I haven't seen that in a while. I own this book, and my copy has like a beige cover. I don't understand why it's blue. Maybe it's the US version, I have no clue. I understand the blue. And honestly, I don't know who that person is on the cover, but it reminds me of Jim Carrey every time I look at it. So I'm gonna put it in Canva template mid. You know what, I'm gonna take my laptop over here so I can kind of look in the camera. Now, Normal People by Sally Rooney. Again, I don't own this cover, I own the UK edition, but UK edition is slightly better. But in here, I don't understand why designers think it's okay to like trace a picture and use the outlines. I don't understand the point of that. And the correspondence of the title and the author's name, they're like the same exact weight. Like, you could think that Normal People Sally Rooney could be like one, it could be the entire title. So I'm putting it into Canva template mid. Now, Daughter of No Worlds. See, now the thing is, the design, amazing. Absolutely amazing. The font, debatable, but still good. It is a good cover. It is. There's just like something that kind of bothers me. The illustration works perfectly, but it's just kind of slapped on there with I have this book. It's kind of weird that they have the same picture like on the front and the spine. If they do that, maybe do a picture that like goes around, maybe. But I like it. I'll give it, you are allowed to judge every design you come by. Great. Zodiac Academy. I don't understand shit in this cover. It's so much is going on. Like, so much is going on. It's just... like, there's like Zodiac Academy, then there's again as ZA. Like, I get it, it's the Zodiac Academy, but why is it there twice? And then it's just giving Canva template. Yeah, I'm giving it mid. The Predator. I haven't read this book. I haven't read most of these books, so I'm gonna solely judge them on the covers. But it's not very good because the blood is kind of weird, and the like silhouette, or is it a silhouette? I have no clue. And then the real picture is just kind of too much. It's kind of like hitting on each other, especially on that little corner where the blood, the silhouette, the white part, and the typo is crossing over. There's a lot going on over there, and it's like not balanced enough. And it's kind of tipping, you know what I mean? So I'm giving it Canva template. It's mid, but it's not great. Now, Belladonna. I love that cover. Absolutely loved it. It's amazing. It's cutting off right at the eyes. There's a lot of space. The thing is, I like the size of the typo of the title. It's still very, very heavy. It's kind of pulling the entire thing down, but through the face and flowers going up, it kind of weighs it out. I'm gonna give it, you're allowed to judge every design you come across. Great. Now, Verdi by Colin Hoover. The thing is, Colin Hoover has this thing that she just uses real shit on covers, which I don't understand. The entire cover makes no sense for me, but what really irritates me is that her name has the same gradient as the picture, and it doesn't make sense to me. Lean has a gradient on the top, and Hoover has a gradient on the bottom. Wouldn't it make more sense if it, you know? And just, it's not very good executed. So I'm giving it Canva template. Now, Jeanette McCurdy, I'm glad my mom died. This, like, the book was amazing, but cover alone should deserve an award. This book is geniusly marketed. The cover is provocative. It's funny and eye-catching. It's amazing. It's what a book needs. The cover and like the title is so provocative, and the fact that she's standing there with an urn matching to the cover is amazing. And she popping out of this little field, like the little box, it's amazing. Whoever did this, amazing. And it fits the book so good. You understood the assignment. Perfect. Absolutely. 10 out of 10. The fine print. It's fine. No pun intended. It's okay, I guess, but it's very, very bland. Honestly, the paper wrinkling background is out. It's over, okay? We've gone past that. It's been in 2016. We've left it there. It's not very nice, but it's fine. It's okay. I'm giving it Canva template mid. Now, my killer vacation. The thing that bothers me on this is the color scheme. The ugly bluish green tan thing. Why? It doesn't come up in the entire cover once. I have not read this book, okay? But it's kind of like seems like it's there, but without reasoning. Like, I get it, the killer vacation and like the droplets of blood. I get it, but it's not, it kind of seems, we've seen it. I don't think the font is the ideal choice. Like this, like I get the cursive one, but not this. Also, it's really weird that my is like so small, then killer, and then vacation. Like it's not really, I'm giving it also mid. Now, One True Lovers by Jake. Oh, Taylor Jenkins Reid. Like, all of her covers look exactly the same. They're really, really boring. Again, with the weight, like, the entire thing is on top. It kind of flips. It's not very good proportionate. And just, no. I'm giving it, graphic design is my passion. It's a no. I just want to say, I'm here only critiquing the covers, not the books. Then A Million Kisses in Your Lifetime. See, now, I'd be fine with this cover, but what really fucking triggers me is the spacing between in and your. Because the spacing between a and million is way, like, why is it so big and it's like so small? It's kind of weird, and it's just kind of, it's very boring, not gonna lie. I can see why the audience will like appeal to it, but it's very boring. So I'm giving it, this graphic design is my passion. It's a no. Now, The Prison Healer, I love this cover. There's one thing that kind of annoys me, but what I really like about it is like the typo. It's straight at the top but has a curve in the middle, which is amazing because usually people just take it and make an entire curve. It also matches with the background, with the prison cell. But what I don't like, but this is a personal thing, I think, that the is squeezed into there. But I can see how that wouldn't have fit. But I think that's kind of, it's kind of a shame that they put it like that. Not gonna lie. But I'll give it, you're allowed to judge every design you come by. Serpent and the Wings of Night. There is like a part of me that really likes it and a part of me that despises it. Just because it seems like a picture taken, photoshopped something in, and then put the typo in there somehow. Different size of the typo, kind of, like, I've had trouble with this title, like remembering the book title, because the words, like the separate smaller words, are so much smaller placed. I think that may be an issue. So I'm gonna put it in Canva templates. Emily White's Encyclopedia of Fairies. It has 2 covers and both of them amazing. They slayed so hard because it's exactly what the book needs. The book is appealing, the book is aesthetic, it represents what the book's about. I personally didn't even enjoy this book, but the cover is amazing. It's what made me pick it up. So yeah, you understood the assignment. Perfect. How to Kill Your Family. This book, again, like Janet McCurdy's memoir, is hilarious. The little illustration, the fact that the entire cover is taken up by the typo, amazing, astonishing. The only thing that I think is annoying is the little side text being as big. Maybe it could be a little smaller, but Other than that, perfect. You understood the assignment. Cleopatra and Frankenstein. I love that cover. It's amazing. It's so aesthetically pleasing. It's just giving it. I love it. So you're allowed to judge every design you come by. Icebreaker. See, this is one of those books, like a design that the longer you stare at it, the more stupid it becomes. I'm like not a big fan of, there's like a different type of illustrations on covers. I think comic style on like comic figures is not, it's giving the, you know, real people on covers, like those smutty books. I don't know if you guys know those Harmony books. Comic illustrations are the new people on covers. So it's giving, I'm giving it mid because the design is actually good, but I just don't like it on the cover. Love Theoretical. Now, I have both the Love Hypothesis and Love Theoretical. I cannot stand these covers because it's a bad resolution. Okay, it's pixeled. I don't understand, and I don't understand why the outlines have to be that big. I like the design per se, but not on a book cover, and especially with the I'm giving both. Hashtag graphic design is my passion. My bad. Okay, Before the Coffee Gets Cold. I like it. It's simple, it's cozy, and I like the white space underneath, like it really separates it. You're allowed to judge every design you come by. Great. A Broken Blade. I love that cover. I don't care. The design, this is how you do an illustration. Perfect. I'll give it, you are allowed to judge every design that comes by. I love the art style, absolutely. Now, the ACOTAR series. Listen, I don't per se dislike the covers. I think they're fine. They're okay. I like the different variations of the colors. But there's one thing that annoys me. All of the covers have a clean spine up until book 5. Why is the design on the cover? Why? That makes no sense. Why? It doesn't fit. It doesn't match up. I'm fine with the design on the cover, like the Shadowhunter series. They all have a design on the back that matches up to make a picture in the end. They all have a plain spine. Why is there a cover with, why is it there? So, just because of that, I'm giving it mid. Because somebody didn't think. First and Dark and Lonely. I just don't like it, okay? It's a flop. It's a flop, I'm sorry, it just doesn't work. It's like all over the place, the colors make no sense. Why is there a branch coming in? The font is not good. Why is the Y in Lonely like... No. Sorry, I'm still processing your thing from ACOTAR. Okay, next book. Good Girl's Guide to Murder. Now, personally, I think that cover would be fine. But, here's the but. The big juicy but. It's the fact that the typo is pitch black. It's so dark. It would have been fine if they used like a typo that really mimics a handwriting. Like I get they used a cursive one, which is fine, but it's too dark. If they like put down the opacity or did it to multiply, it would work with the background, merge with it. Now it's just like kind of slapped on there, which makes it mid. It's a Canva template. Addicted to You. It's really basic. I don't want to say fine because I don't like it. I can see why people like it. Personally, on a designer level, it's not very appealing. It's very basic. It's very centered. Everything is so centered. Like, it's just the white space. It's like, also I don't understand the shadow. it's really dark. It's really, really dark. So I'm giving it graphic design is my passion. All of Us Villains. Again, it's the same critique I have with Girl's Guide to Murder. It's just kind of slapped on there. Like, it's just kind of floating and not working with the background. So I'm also giving it mid. Okay, I don't want to like keep this video too long, so I'm gonna like speed through this. And Amber in the Ashes. Personally, I like this cover. Totally fine. The thing that bothers me is the text on the cover. The thing is, what bothers me with it is that is the thing that usually distracts me from the cover, that the comment from another author just slapped on there. Why did they put it in the cover? Like, they worked with it. This would have been fine as a title or a headline or something, but it just doesn't make sense in my brain. So without that, I'd give it great, but with it, it's mid. But I'm still gonna give it great. It really bothers me. Now, Anna and the French Kiss. Dude, just no. Okay, no. What? I don't understand the obsession with people who use a stock photo and just blur it. Like, the text is just slapped on there. You could just as easily use a plain background, like a plain solid color. Also, why is it caps, like in Anna, and the is small letters, and then French Kiss? It's a flop. I'm sorry. Now, Babel. I'm talking about this specific edition because it's the one I own. It's perfect. You know why? They put the title down like in the middle where the tower should be. That is brilliant. It's about Babel. Babel is the tower, right? And the fact that they put typo where the tower should be, representing the tower, is amazing. Absolutely understood the assignment. It's perfect. Now, Beach Read by Emily Henry. All of her covers are basically the same. I don't like them. They're really cheesy. No, it's giving graphic design is my passion. It's a no. The Atlas 6. I like it. It's easy on the eyes, works with the story, and I like it. There's nothing else to say. It's great. Now, Bunny. I do have the pink version. I think it's hilarious. Absolutely stunning. Love the cover. It works perfectly with the bunny. The bunny, I like it. Divergent. I give it the benefit of the doubt because it works where it was. Like, that was in 2012. That's the shit in 2012. But we're talking 2023. It's terrible. I'm sorry. It's absolutely terrible. Now, we have two editions of Divine Arrivals. The one with the design on it, perfect. It's brilliant. It's beautiful. It's giving perfect. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. But the US version, terrible. I can't. It's terrible. I don't understand the point of the huge circle. Why? It looks like a flower, which I don't understand if you read the book. I don't understand the association of the cover and the story. It's giving graphic design is my passion. It's a no. But you did amazing with this, with the UK version. Absolutely. Now, Foul Lady Fortune. This is a cover that is stunning if you look at it from afar. And then the closer that you get, the more confused you get. You know what? I'll give it mid. Mid isn't per se bad. Earthwing. I'm gonna be honest. At the beginning, I didn't like it because it was really basic, but it works. It's perfectly. The little details with the little clouds, it works. Like the spine. It's a perfect marketing thing that you could use for merch. Like, have you seen some of the creators that made bookmarks or sprayed edges? It works perfectly to use. So it's great. You get to judge. You're allowed to judge every design you come by. Oh, we still have a lot to get through. The Carvel series in the normal covers that I have are beautiful. This edition is terrible. It's giving graphic design as my passion. It's not great. I don't understand. It looks like a children's book. Okay, now Gideon the Ninth. I despise the first cover, but I love book 2 and 3. The covers are amazing. They work perfectly. I think it's the red that kind of urges me, because it's not red per se, like this shade of red. It's like orange, but not really, and it's like, it just doesn't work. So I'm giving it Canva template. Ninth House by Leigh Bardugo. I think this is amazing. I think it really, really works. I'm giving it... The thing is, wait, I'm giving it mid. I will explain. Because the second cover is so good. The cover of Hellbent is so good. It's so aesthetically pleasing. The bunny just hanging in there. The typo going behind, it's perfect. It's exactly what a good cover needs if they use real pictures. So that's why this is in mid, but this is in perfect. Now, Hooked. I like the book. I do not like the cover. I cannot really tell why. It's just not very good. I think it's also the choice of using real stock pictures. So it's giving this graphic design is my passion. Hunting and Haunting Adeline, both of them. I do not like the cover. It's also giving graphic design as my passion. Despite that I really like the books, it's just really dark. And not dark in the sense of it's a dark romance, it's just very, very dark setting. Like, the opacity is really low, you can't really make it out. It's not very good. Now, if you had been with me, this book is terrible, the cover is terrible, why? It's not good, it's giving Tumblr. I should have done a 6th tier just calling it Tumblr, because it's basically Comic Sans font. Now, If You Were Villains, one of my favorite books, loved it. The cover is meh. I like the special edition cover, it's very good. If You Were Villains, it makes sense if you read the book, and it is very pleasing. I'm giving it Canva template, because it's fine, it's really fine. Now, it ends with us. Besides the point that this book is terrible, the cover is also terrible. It's just, there's like this separate little tier calling Colleen Hoover covers. It's not even a flub, it's giving graphic design is my passion. Okay, let's continue. Now, Jupiter and Thorn. I love it. The colors all fit together. There's no clashing. Maybe that's also what it could use. There's like certain books that can use this, but this is perfect for the vibe that it's giving. It's gothic fantasy, perfect for the book. It's very aesthetically pleasing, and it's kind of giving a teaser, but also not too much for the book. So you are allowed to judge every design you come by. Legendborn. Love it. This, guys, listen, this is how you do an illustration. Also, the colors, perfect. Red light here and blue light here. It's giving, like, the lighting, it's the blending. Love it. Love it. It's going into perfect. You understood the assignment. Legend in the Lattes. I love that cover. I love it. But I love this. It looks like I think it's about a coffee shop, and it's giving like the little sign from the coffee shop. So you understood the assignment perfectly. The Final Empire. It's the first book in the Brandon Sanderson Mistborn trilogy. I just took one for the entire Brandon Sanderson because he has this entire thing that he has like almost all of his books match up. The white is very, very boring. It makes it very boring. I know it seems clean, but it's very boring. So I'm giving it Canva template. Again with the Colleen Hoover book. It's just... You know what? I'm not even gonna say anything. It's bad. Now, one last stop. I loved that book when it came out. But the thing that has been bothering me since then is the little detail on the foot. Why is her foot behind the typo and the rest of her is in front of it? Make it make sense. Keep it. It doesn't make sense. If you go with something, go with everywhere. I get it that there's like little details, but no! Put it behind it. Just because of that. Going into mid. Serpent and Dove. I get it. Woo! The serpent or the snake or whatever it is the and symbol. Kind of boring. It's not very creative. Okay, we've seen it. It makes sense. It's just very boring. So it's giving mid. I think it's very boring. Because it's not unique. Okay? The Shadow of Both. I'm talking about this specific edition. It's ugly. It's terrible. Oh my god. It's so bad. Like, I've not even read them, but it's not good. It's giving fucking Harry Potter. Sorry, it's giving graphic design is my passion. Now, the entire Shadow Me series. The covers, I get it. In the time period where they came out, it fit. Update them, but the covers are annoying me so bad. It's not good. Comic Sans. Crimson Crane. Beautiful. It's cozy. I love it. You did a great job. Six of Crows. Honestly, it's mid because the crow, you know, I think there could have been better things, but it's iconic, but I give it mid. Now, the Ballad of Ever After. I love those covers. They are exactly what they needed to be. Because it's about like fairy tales, right? And it's giving the ambiance, it's giving the vibe, it's giving the aesthetic. This is how you do it, people. Love it. Perfect. You understood the assignment. Now, the Cruel Prince. I think they're fine. I think they're okay, but there could have been better things. But at this point, they're so iconic that changing them would be a tragedy. So I'm gonna put them, you did it great. Like, you're allowed to judge every design you come by because you made it so iconic. But now, The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue. Love that book, one of my absolute favorites. This edition, though, it's just, it's fine, I guess. But I don't understand why the change of typo. Because typo in the title is like just outlines, and down is like filled solid color, which is fine, but it's not even the same typo. It's not even the same font. So that's kind of weird. It works, but it's giving mid. Okay, I don't want to make this video even longer. Okay, I have never read a Elle Kennedy book, and I have no idea which one is one of her popular. I just took one because all of her books look literally the fucking same. They're bad. They're terrible. I don't understand it. The type, every book looks exactly the same. I don't even know if they're in the same series. If they are, okay, makes sense, but no, flop. Absolute flop. The Poppy War. I don't like the cover. Don't like the white ones just because it's giving, again, bland. I get that some people want to use a clean aesthetic for their books, but in this case, it's just like, it feels like something is missing. So I'm giving it mid. The Prayer of the Orange Tree. I love it. It's so perfect. It's just, it fits. It shows what it is. I love it with the contrast colors. Perfect. You did a great job. The Secret History. Now, in first place, you would think it's really boring. It looks like a history book, but to the aesthetic, it fits because there's no teaser in the front. There's nothing to, you know, I haven't actually read the book yet. It intimidates me, but I think it works. You're allowed to judge the cover. It seems very boring, but I think the person who thought about this is actually very, like, there's a reason why it is like that, and I love it. Okay, let's speed this up. The Song of Achilles. I don't like this cover. Especially because the is a different font. Why is it in a different font? I don't understand. Graphic design is my passion. The Spanish Love Deception. Terrible book, terrible cover. Makes sense. It's giving graphic design is my passion. These Violent Delights by Chloe Gong. It's very mid. Okay, I'm giving it mid because there's nothing, it's just meh. Two Throne of Glass covers. They're growing on me, not gonna lie. They're very boring, but the first one isn't good because the black and the yellow just doesn't correlate. But the rest of it is very good. The old covers are iconic, but they're ugly. So, I'm giving it great, actually. This is an unpopular opinion, but I'm giving it great. Now, To Kill a Kingdom. Ugh. First of all, with the fucking sticker on it, okay? What the fuck? But at least you were, like, kind of working with it. And the background, the water looks like a carpet, like a rug. So, it's giving graphic design as my passion. Twisted Love, ugly. This is not good. It's basic. No. Why the different font? Why the blurred background? Why the simple color? Why? Just, it looks like the sky. Ugh. No. Flop. Ugly Love. Hey yo, Ugly Love. You ugly love. Nah, but no. I'm gonna change the criteria to Colin Hoover. We were liars. I'm repeating myself. Blurred background. Typo in censored. Huge typo. Weird colors. Ugh. See, like, now I'm summer break, but after school, you wanna, like, join me for a few classes? Flop. Okay. Wow, this video is gonna take long to edit. Anyway, that was my tier ranking list as a graphic designer. Like I said, it's all for shits and giggles. I hope you enjoyed it anyway. If you agree with some of my things, if you want to see a part 2, if you want to see me reacting to more things, I have an idea about commenting on book interior things, like the spacing and the letter, like the text block. If you want to see anything more, if you want to see me talk about specific books, comment, let me know. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a like, follow. If not, that's cool. We're chill. Anyway, I hope you had fun. I definitely have fun. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day. Happy reading, and I'll see you in the next one.